recipe that screams summer that the kids will love to help with. Here to share her strawberry crisp, we welcome back kids cooking instructor Julie Mary. Great to see you.
You too. I just realized we are matching today. Look at us.
It's pink day,
pink
it's
ladies.
strawberry berry season, and what a classic recipe.
Oh yeah, yeah. I love crisps in general. They're great for dessert, but also great for breakfast.
Oh.
'Cause you get your oats, you get your fruit. Why not, right?
Now you're talking. I love that. And you were saying you've made this recently with kids, and it was a huge success.
Oh yeah, they love it.
Okay.
A lot of them didn't even know what a crisp was, except for apple crisps. They'd never had
Oh,
any
okay.
kind of other crisp. So
It sounds kind of fun and fancy.
yeah, it does, and it looks nice.
Okay, where do we dive in?
So we're gonna make our strawberry filling, I guess you could call it, first, just to let it kind of marinate.
Okay.
All I did for these is I quartered them, so I was gonna let you, if you wanna just slice off. I always
Surely.
teach the children to then lay it flat,
way?
like what you already knew, and then just quarter it.
Bloop. This I can do.
Yep.
That's about as far as my knife skills go, but this I can
And I
do.
picked the right
I
job
just
for
did
ya.
this morning for my daughter's lunch, so
there you go.
practice, okay?
Awesome. Okay. So to the strawberries, we're going to add a little sugar just because, you know, sometimes you don't have those wonderful sweet Oregon berries all the time.
Sure.
So we're going to add a couple tablespoons.
Okay. Yeah, they don't
just
need much,
in there.
right?
They don't need a lot.
Okay.
And as they sit, of course, then the juice kind of starts pulling out. And because they're going to release a lot of juice, we want to do some cornstarch to make this nice syrupy strawberry filling.
How much
So
of
we're
this
going to do a
stuff?
tablespoon and a half.
Oh, okay.
We're just doing a half recipe for the show. So everybody
Okay.
that's got the recipe at home,
Oh, perfect.
I'm having it just in case there's no confusion.
Oh, I always love a half recipe though. Then you don't feel like you've made this gigantic thing you have to get to the bottom of.
And then we're going to do a little bit of vanilla. So we're going to do a teaspoon-ish. It doesn't have to be exact.
Lovely. Ooh, vanilla.
So just give that a little stir.
Okay.
And then we will let that just kind of marinate while we make our crispy topping.
Oh, it smells so nice with the vanilla already in there.
I think like strawberries and cream and vanilla, like those kind of flavors, even though there's no cream, but you know what I mean. Delicious.
Delish. Okay.
So that cornstarch is going to kind of coat it for now, but once it's in the oven, as you know, it's going to start bubbling, and that'll thicken up all that strawberry juice that comes off.
Okay, how's this looking?
Great. We can set that off to the side, and then we're going to do our crispy topping.
Ooh.
So we need half a cup of flour.
Okay.
I have a little knife here if you want to just scrape it. Do you want a spoon or you want to just scoop?
I think I can scoop.
Yeah,
we
I
can do
wasn't
this.
sure.
We can get this done. This is like a, oh shoot, it's like a geometry test or something. Physics. Close enough?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, we're gonna do 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar.
All right. You always have the most handy dandy tools.
I like to have
Now
fun
this is the hard
things.
part, right? I'm
You
gonna
wanna
make
do
a
this?
mess of this.
Because you can kind of,
To
as
pack
you know,
it in.
pack it in a little bit. Brown sugar, you can use dark or light. It doesn't matter.
Okay.
The dark is going to be a little richer. So
Right. I always think when I see a recipe and I go, oh shoot, I don't have the exact brown sugar on hand. You usually can make it work. Okay.
Here we go.
Boom.
All right, the oats are already measured.
Okay.
We're just doing
Ooh.
a little more than about 1/3 of a cup or so just for this recipe. I don't need to really measure the cinnamon. If you want to just do 3 or 4 dashes in there.
A healthy sprinkle.
You don't really always think of cinnamon with strawberries, so it's just a light little for the crispy topping.
Sounds kind of fun.
A pinch of salt.
Okay.
And then I'll let you take that whisk and mix up all the dry stuff. That way we make sure we don't get any like bumps of brown sugar before we add our butter.
You're right, I'm thinking about cinnamon more with like apples, but this is gonna be a nice...
Just kind of classic with a crisp topping to
Yeah,
get that cinnamon in there.
true.
And then, that looks pretty good.
Okay.
Then we're gonna pour in our melted butter. I'll just pour it in and we'll switch to this.
Okay.
Kind of mix that all in and get us our new dish.
Okay.
We can recreate
This is
what
going
I've
to be the
already
good
done.
stuff. Do you typically do unsalted for the butter on this?
You know, I did salted for
okay.
this. You can do either.
Sure.
I just always like a pinch of salt if you're not using salted butter.
Okay, perfect.
So if you, that looks amazing.
Good, okay.
You want to grab the bowl of strawberries.
All right.
Drop them right in here.
All right.
And then we'll put the crispy topping on.
How much of the filling are we going for the whole thing?
You can do most of it. I
Okay.
kind of pushed my limits over there. I had to use a pan underneath into the oven so it didn't tip everywhere. That's perfect.
Okay.
And then this you can spoon or just crumble all over.
Let's see. Let's see here.
This is going to bake about 35 minutes to get this golden crispy topping.
Now that I'm doing that, this is like
So
the
easy,
funnest
right?
stir and dump recipe. So fun to do with the kids.
Yeah.
Okay. Ish.
That is
something.
it.
Something.
Yeah.
Okay.
And you can change up the fruit. Do mixed berries, do peaches, do like anything with this recipe is fine.
Oh, would love
but that's
a
about
blueberry
it.
in there too.
And
Okay.
now we're going to taste the finished product.
Amazing.
Let me
That
get
was
us
so
a
easy.
little bowl, a little sample. I'm going to let you serve yourself. I've got a couple spoons here.
Oh, and it's fun to
tasting.
scoop too. Okay.
And it should still be warm because I
it is.
got it out of the oven not too long ago.
And it's nice that there's ooey gooey and there's crunchy and the berries just look so
You can
pretty
see
in there.
the shine from the syrupiness. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Gorgeous.
this is a real treat. Okay.
Here we go.
That crunch is so nice.
So nice, and it's almost like there's preserves in there, even
It
though there's
is.
not. It's just so good.
I love that little hint of cinnamon. It is a really nice touch.
Yeah.
So yummy.
Yeah.
Great to see you. Thank
Me
you so
too.
much. Oh, that was delicious. Okay, we'll have this recipe and more about Julie on our website at katu.com. We'll be right back with more Afternoon Live right after this.